Okay, hello everyone. I thought that I would record Ariel's latest Lord Belial's review, but I was totally consumed by certain game. Obviously, I mean Clair Obscur Expedition. If you have possibility to play and money and you're still wondering whether to buy the game or not to buy, then I gotta say you this game is worth every money. One of the best games I've played this year, though I'm not even halfway. It's the end of the digression, and I think that Lord Belial's review is likely to come soon. But today I would like to talk about a certain gem of Italian black metal underground. As 2 days ago, after 4 years, Noistral Immersion returned with their next studio album. As I said before, Noistral Immersion is an Italian band that plays pretty experimental black metal. On their newest album there are hidden lots of different vibes and mixed subgenres. For example, the album has lots of dissonant riffs, although I wouldn't like to say it's pure dissonant black metal, because to a certain degree it would be a lie. Indeed, it has lots of dissonant elements, although dissonance doesn't dominate over this album. I would say that here we have 1:1 post-hardcore dissonance ratio. Also, there are some minor experiments with changing the pace, which make this album closer to sludge. Pretty similar thing to Ekaton Hair's style of playing dissonant black and death metal. But the most significant features of this album are definitely dissonance and post-hardcore. And that dissonance can be heard very quickly. But I was also telling about having something in common with sludge, and it's even hearable in the same track after the dissonant riffs slow down a little. Not even a little, they are transforming into a new structure. And it's obviously a great addition to the music. I personally love when there are pace changes. And here they are more frequent than in lots of dissonant bands' releases. And that's why I don't call Noistral Immersion a dissonant black metal band. It's just too powerful statement. For example, look at one of my favorite projects which released an absolute banger the previous year. I mean Quadrat's Horrible Dissonance of Oblivion. This album is filled with rapid, aggressive dance riffs and Ivan wasn't even stopping them. And also had drums which in combination with these guitars created massive, huge dissonance. Newest Noistral Immersion has just many more things hidden inside it. But this post-hardcore vibe comes a little later than dissonance. I think that the most post-hardcore thing in this fragment is that emotional, aggressive vocal. Generally, I'm not a huge fan of any hardcore, but when it's mixed with black metal, I usually love it, like Toad Eater and Czernina did on their releases. And in Noistral Immersion's case, it's the same situation. It adds a lot of content and makes this album more diverse. But there are also some parts where dissonance and post-hardcore vibes occur together. But it's also a nice proof that the band is capable of combining different vibes and structures without only putting them without any disorder on the whole album. Because it's always easier to take two things and then put them into one without any attempt of uniting, but it's just lazy. So obviously I'm glad it didn't occur in Noistral Immersion's case, and the boys combined two significant vibes in one coherent thing. Generally I still haven't told anything about their previous releases. I listen only to Curia, and what can I say is that it's much more atmospheric than the newest one, and it's usually slower than the newest one. And it also had some acoustic elements. But overall, Curia is also a great release. If you like a little lighter black metal with some dissonant elements, then I'm sure you will like it. And I have to listen to their two previous albums before Curia. But what I can say about latest Nostril Immersion is that it's one of my favorite experimental black metal releases from this year. Its huge advantage are pretty often occurring fluent passages between tracks. It makes the album much more comfortable for the listener in my opinion. And overall it's just another great release this year has delivered. So don't sleep on this one please. Thank you all for watching and see you hopefully soon.